Should discussion about all sexualities be included in the teaching of relationship and sex education in primary schools?
Currently, sex and relationship education is compulsory from age 11 onwards, and policies focus on a more biological approach, such as puberty, reproduction, and sexual health. It doesn't promote early sexual activity or any particular sexual orientation. As of 2019, the relationship and sex education policy will put pressure on all primary schools to teach children from the age of 4 about safe and healthy relationships. The new proposals will allow schools to be more open when discussing different genders and types of relationships, with officials from the Department of Education ensuring that the department expect all schools to ensure that young people, whatever their developing sexuality or identity, feel that the RSE is relevant to them and sensitive to their needs.
It could be argued that teaching children about different sexualities and relationships may lead to confusion and more questions arising that the teacher is not equipped to answer. Whilst it is the job of the teacher to ensure that they are fully prepared for any questions or misconceptions children may have, it could create confusion and leave more questions unanswered. Furthermore, if a child asks questions at home, the parents' viewpoints may not reflect on the inclusive ideology that has been taught in the classroom, and this may lead to prejudice being enforced on the children. There may also be concern that questions will not stay in the classroom and discussion will continue on the playground, creating more misconceptions and potentially misjudgment. It is important that teachers create a safe environment where children feel they can openly ask questions but also understand boundaries.
In all our experiences in both first and second year placement, we noticed an absence of all threads of relationship and sex education. In my experience in Upper Key Stage 2, I observed a lesson about relationships and sex education that solely focused on men and women and mentioned very little about same-sex relationships or any other type of relationship. This may have been due to the widespread culture and religion of the students in the school.
However, during my time in reception at a Roman Catholic school, I observed a lesson that discussed different types of families and included discussion about same-sex marriage. The idea of same-sex relationships was not being enforced on the children, however they still spoke about it as a normality. Therefore, there is no reason for teachers to not be open about same-sex relationships. Moreover, relationship education should be inclusive of same-sex relationships. All year groups should be included in this, and we should be teaching young children broad values of respect and tolerance. By teaching children to be tolerant, we are creating a more tolerant society and preventing future prejudices. When the new RSE policy is brought in, we will be NQTs and recognise the pressures on teachers to inform children and equip them with the relevant and appropriate information. We believe that it is important to include discussion about all sexualities and teach tolerance and respect of all relationships. As teachers, we will create a safe environment where children feel open to ask questions and discuss all types of relationships. In turn, this will encourage our students to become more tolerable citizens, therefore helping create a more inclusive society.